Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jerfish SimRacing. I'm attempting to experiment with a new audio card. So this is the Elgato capture card. It is a HD Pro. So I'm giving it a go here, my first time for playing Gran Turismo Sport. This is the second day after the full release, and I wanted to see if capture card, rather than doing an over-the-shoulder camera, would be the most ideal solution. So bear with me as I go through settings and change audio options and everything else, as I am still trying to figure this out. Well, let's get that traction control turned off. I am a big fan of soft tires, and I'm doing a expert level difficulty race at the Dragon Tail Seaside, I believe 2, maybe. And we'll see how things go here. Can I change car settings? It looks like I can. Something I noticed, there's this level up feature where you can make your car more powerful, I guess, by trading in some of your mile points that you get and you accumulate by driving. And yeah, it looks like I have full customization here in the settings for the standard races. I guess I would call it the non-online events. But yeah, I'll just keep it as it is for now and see what happens. Let's just mess around here with one more setting. Unfortunately, it doesn't always save things from... Oh, it did actually. Okay. Well, full release. Better with that regard. Sorry. So, I am in a Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport Edition. Being a Porsche fanboy, it just seems like the right thing to do. I've done some online racing with this so far to just see how it goes, and the races so far, I did 2 of them. They were actually mostly civil, which is good. So I'm trying to, okay, this is not going well, but I've only raced this in the demo, and I should have probably given myself a chance to get reacquainted before going to recording, but oh well. That's okay. Beautiful game. Trying to be cordial. I do not believe that I believe it's called an iRacing safety rating. I'm not sure exactly what it's called in this. Sportsmanship, maybe? I don't think it goes down based on how you play in arcade mode against a computer. So I guess if you want to get all your naughtiness out on the track and go after people, that is your option right there. You can do it against the computer instead of taking it out online, which will put you in lobbies full of bumper cars, which I am not a fan of. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong, bumper cars are great. Who didn't like doing bumper cars growing up? But not really my cup of tea now. Especially when I'm trying to actually learn how to be a driver of some kind. As I plow right in the back of that car. The computer, unfortunately, does not get very aggressive going through that segment. And so I tend to overwhelm them a touch. These GT4 cars are fairly planted. They behave very well. They're not squirrely or anything like that. The higher division cars in this game do handle far better, I've noticed. I've heard some things about that the all-wheel drive cars have an advantage, at least it did in the demo. Some people noticed. Some of the, I don't know, we'll call them the real sim drivers that have more experience with that sort of thing. I didn't play it enough to really know. Stay to the outside here. I should turn my radar on. There we go. So if anyone's curious about the rest of my setup, I tend to talk about that aspect. I'm using a cockpit by Next Level Racing. It's a GT Ultimate. Obviously the motion platform not compatible with PlayStation. That's okay. The platform is neat, but I think I find it more distracting than anything. It's not really something that is certainly required to know the feeling or handling of your car. I think the force feedback on the steering wheel is good enough for that aspect. A little squirrely there, a little contact with that other car. His name's H. Camacho. Is that the name of the... can't remember now. Is that the name of the president in Idiocracy? Well, in any case. Alright, back up to third. I see first up ahead. I got last lap here to see if I can make it happen. Turn on the juice. Don't do anything stupid. Cut it in. Bring it across. Okay, yellow car. Eiley. I think I'm going to get him. I have faith. Oh, especially if he locks up the brakes coming into that corner. Come on. Woo! No worries. So one thing I can do for the audio mixing, and I don't know if this is going to be poppy or what, is I'm using a splitter to try to get rid of any kind of latency, is I can record the audio separate and edit it and things like that, which I may end up doing, but for the time being, though, this is the first experiment, so worth trying it all out and seeing what works best for me. And for you. Smooth on the out there. Alright, let's get a little crazy through here. No lifting. No lifting. Oh, I'm gonna lift. Oh! Height! I like this track, actually. I'm about 99% sure it's a fantasy track, but actually I like it quite a bit. Oh, Alexa, nobody's speaking to you. All right. Well, there you have it. That's on expert AI difficulty until they come up with something a little bit harder. Just don't think that they are the most difficult to go up against on some of these tracks, although I've only done a few of them. But that's not a bad thing. Break into things, build confidence, you can go online and then get your butt whooped. But, so, there you have it. First experiment. Oh, first victory. With this new capture setup, and we'll see how it sounds. All right. Thanks, everybody.